Hey folks, your OS Reviews. You're watching our video first look and a quick review of the 233621 H300 series. This is a pair of on-ear style headphones which are active noise cancelling, and they claim to cancel out an impressive 90% of the ambient background sound, which is higher than most competitors, rated at around 70% or 80%. Otherwise, it comes in two colors, either black or white, which we have here for review purposes, and it's a pretty typical headset in terms of not offering wireless Bluetooth or anything else, but the emphasis here is on that noise cancellation. So if you are a road warrior or constantly traveling, this will definitely drown out the sound of engines and loud noises around you. The company here is based in China, but they have a lot of experience with this type of ANC technology on headsets. We've reviewed some of their products in the past, and they've been generally impressive, and the H300 is no exception to that. In the packaging, there is a soft carrying case which you get to protect the headphones, and inside here for the first time you have access to the user guide that's printed in both Chinese and English, and there is also, you can see, the removable 3.5mm auxiliary cable, so in case that this one fries or breaks, you can replace it and still use the headset. There's also adapters here, so you get one for airplanes specifically, which is pretty thoughtful, and all these can be tucked away pretty nicely when you're not using them. Let's take a quick look at the design of the headset next. Again, we have the white version for review purposes. You can see it folds down like such, which makes them pretty portable for traveling. They are comparable to a lot of Bose Quiet Comfort series in design, because you can see the padding here is on ear instead of being over the ear, so it doesn't have an extremely noise isolating design by itself. It really relies on the technology and the integrated microphones to cancel out the background sounds for it to work. Essentially, if you have a sound wave like this, the technology is going to give you the reverse so that it balances out and cancels out into just white noise. You can see they're pretty comfortable to wear. They're soft. There's memory padding. It's slightly different on the very top. It's made out of more of a soft touch rubber material, but nonetheless it remains comfortable to wear. And you can see that if I fully fold the headphones into the regular size, they look fairly classy. They're not the most elegant thing in the world. The construction is made out of plastic as opposed to aluminum or metal. What's clever about the design is that you can twist out one of these end caps to reveal the battery compartment, because yes, this takes a traditional AAA battery as opposed to being a rechargeable one. So that's one downside. If you are constantly using this, you have to use traditional batteries. But on the flip end, if they use traditional batteries, they tend to have stronger active noise cancellation, and this is certainly true here. Moving into performance, I was generally pleased with how these sounded. Again, they're really meant as active noise cancelling headsets first, and hi-fi or great sounding headphones second, but they nonetheless sound great if you are listening to music, especially with the noise cancellation function turned off. There's a blue indicator light you can see there. It sounds very clean, it sounds loud, it sounds crisp. Bass isn't as heavy as I think it could be, so it's not super prominent. If you listen to a ton of beats, maybe by drums for electronic music, it's not going to be quite as strong as some other headsets I've seen in the same price bracket, but nonetheless, with the active noise cancellation turned on, it completely drowns out any background sound from engines to generally people talking, which is great. It gives you a lot of serenity to listen to your music or just enjoy silence and read a book or take a nap and something like that. The most impressive thing about these were they were comfortable. A lot of ANC headphones give me a bit of a headache for some reason, and there's such a huge difference between the engine sound and just being really silent that it's really jarring when you first put them on, and especially if you wear it for longer periods of time, sometimes your ears start to feel a little funny. But I tried these out for about 2 to 3 hours and it was still fairly comfortable, and that's huge props to 233621 for continuing to make the ANC technology stronger and more comfortable for long-term listening. One benefit of using regular batteries is it also lasts quite a while. You can use these for, I would say, upwards of 20 hours before you need to change the batteries, despite taking only one AAA, so it's very energy efficient, and you can always turn it off if you are just in a casual environment listening to music. So as far as the general trend here, I would say that they look pretty good. They sound good, but if you're getting these just for regular music, there isn't a huge need to have the background sound drowned out. There are perhaps better deals available, but if you consider the active noise cancelling ingredient, it certainly outperforms many other ANC headphones, maybe even 2 times its price, which is the thing that I think really sets this apart. And otherwise, they're lightweight, they're easy to take with you, they have a pretty clever mechanism for the battery, and it's comfortable to wear. It's not perfect, but again, pretty good at this price point, though I do wish maybe some aluminum accents could have been added, and it still feels a little bit on the hefty side for a completely plastic pair of headsets. You can check out more details about these in our official written review, but for now this has been our video. So thanks for watching here at OS Reviews, and I want